As strange as it may sound, sometimes we need to call out to our madness. Delve into that part of ourselves. It's not necessarily dark, it's not necessarily bad. That part of ourselves which is maddened, and find the frequency of madness that we may understand it and be at one with that part of ourselves which is chaotic, which is most definitely misunderstood, and especially potent for our own self-development and spiritual ascendance. I think I was first drawn to Hastur after reading or hearing briefly about Carcosa. And it didn't sound like anything at the time, but I think it was about 3 days later when I had this incredibly traumatic but eye-opening experience, this vision. And I wasn't doing anything important. I was just walking in my job, and it just hit me. I was just stunned, and everything hit me at once. And I'm still trying to make out the details, but it was like the fabric of my reality was taken out from underneath me, and all that was left was who I was in my madness. At first, Hastur wasn't as clear as he is now. Clear, it might not be the right word. He's not exactly clear to me now, but he's present. It was this ongoing of hearing these reverberations from somewhere else, feeling them from somewhere else, before I caught on to that frequency. And then I felt this connection to Hastur that I never imagined was possible, especially to a god like this. You know, for a lot of people, it may seem strange to, in your time of when everything seems to be going wrong in your life, when everything seems to not just sink, when there seems to not be any stability or grounding, to call out to and reach out to a god of madness. But I think that that's the time when you have to do it. And in recent events in my life, I've realized that. And that even when Hastur creates small problems, even something as minor as my computer going out. There's been other problems, but that's one on the list. It taught me to do this ritual, to stop focusing on the same old things I focus on. It can be something as simple as a minor inconvenience, or something like getting in trouble with the law, which also happened to me recently. There's been a lot of little pushes towards breaking old habits that I've had. Sometimes when we're in these situations, when we're pushed, it's maddening. But you can learn from that madness. You can break the cycle of a certain kind of comfort and stability. Hastur has shown me how to do that with even the problems that he's recently caused in my life, and guided me to the solutions through using that madness in my life to find a kind of ordered chaos. Maybe that's not right. Directed chaos. Using that in my life. Not being afraid of it. The fear is what's kept me down in where I have been. And there's even that fear of madness, the newness. But I think Hastur has given me that extra little push where other gods might have allowed me to stay stagnant where I was. But I think Hastur has pushed me in a way that I'm really grateful for. Not only has he provided the maddening circumstances, but also the solutions through madness. So friends, interesting days to come in the Wall Rider project, as well as reaching out to Hastur, figuring out the monolith, and discussing and coming to conclusions about just what happened at that cataclysm in Carcosa. All of you have a wonderful day. Let madness draw you in different directions. Never think it's bad. Let it give you tips and lead you to solutions you never would have conceived of beforehand. Because madness breaks conception.